In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a fully off-grid communication system using Heltec WiFi LoRa32 and Meshnology's purpose-built devices N30, N32, and N35, all powered by Meshtastic. These devices allow to create long-range, low-power mesh network and work completely without cellular or internet access. Meshnology N30 comes with 1100 mAh battery, while N32 and N35 feature larger 3000 mAh battery, extending both operation time and communication range, making them ideal for demanding environment. I will demonstrate how to pair those devices using Meshtastic app and website, and how to set them up for reliable communication. First, we will walk through everything in the lab, then we take the devices out in the field for real-world testing. If you are interested in components used in this project, you will find all those resources and links conveniently listed on the project resource page, linked below this video on robojax.com. Let's get started. First, we are going to explain the project, then I'm going to show you how to install the Meshtastic app, then we are uploading the code into the device, and then show you setting up each devices. After that, I'm going to do demonstration in the lab, and then 1.5 kilometer direct demo. Now, because we are using Heltec WiFi LoRa32, inside this module, it's integrated with LoRa, which we will use. Then it has Wi-Fi, which we are not using, and then Bluetooth, which we are going to use in this project. So first, what is LoRa? LoRa stands for long range. It's for data communication. There is no fee or license required, and the frequency of operating in LoRa band in the US is 902 to 928 megahertz. Now, what is Meshtastic? Meshtastic is an open source project that utilizes inexpensive LoRa radios such as Heltec WiFi LoRa32, and it creates long-range off-grid communication platform. Remember, we are using LoRa, and using Meshtastic we can send text messages, we can share GPS location, and it is decentralized, encrypted mesh network without relying on traditional internet or cellular infrastructure. For this project, we are going to use N30 case from Meshnology, which inside it we have Heltec WiFi LoRa32 and 1000 mAh battery, all in this case. And then we are also using N35 from Meshnology, which has Heltec WiFi LoRa32 and 3000 mAh battery. This is with extended battery life, 3000 or 3 times the previous. And also we are going to utilize N32 from Meshnology, which has Heltec WiFi LoRa32 inside it and 3000 mAh battery. Now let's see how we can communicate. So we have Heltec WiFi LoRa32 in a case, and then we're using our mobile devices Bluetooth to communicate with Bluetooth of this Heltec WiFi LoRa32, and we will send message between them. On your mobile device, when you type it on Meshtastic app, your message, it sends it via Bluetooth to this Heltec WiFi LoRa32, and this Heltec WiFi LoRa32 send the message using LoRa. We will have a receiver which will receive the message, and then this will send it via Bluetooth on our mobile device. So this is how the communication happens. Between our devices, we use simply Bluetooth, which is for about 30 foot or 10 meter to send and receive a message, but for the long range, we're using LoRa. So in general, each device needs one mobile device, so we can use our mobile phone to send Bluetooth and then message using LoRa band on the other side. So this way communication happens. So to start using our project, we come to this meshtastic.org website. This is the main website. It has, they have excellent documentation, get starting, and the links to different tools that are available, and step-by-step guide will be there. And it will guide you step-by-step, whatever it is. So the first thing is install the driver. Install the driver for ESP32 or for NRF52 version. The driver is CH340. If you need it, just click here and the driver is available here. Click install and finish it. And go to the flasher here. The only thing that you need to install is an app from Meshtastic for your mobile device. Other than that, the tools are available online. The first tool that we are going to use would be flasher.meshtastic.org, where we will use this to flash or upload the code to our devices. We will select that. The second tool that we are going to use is client.meshtastic.org. After connecting your device via USB, you can select it from here and then select serial. You will see your device. If you don't see it, click here to find the device and click OK. You see now it became two of them. Now one is at the top ready. It got connected and we can do the configuration. On the right side, you see all the other devices that are in this vicinity. This is very interesting. You see so many devices can be found, and because this list can be very long, we can just filter it. For example, N30 or 30 or 32, whatever you have, you can search this way. And once you selected, the device is selected, you can send a message from here. For example, hello. So this is now sent to that device. But if you want to do it as regular one, it will be just simply client. Then on this screen, we don't have any setting. Position, power, network, display. There are some options which we're not concerned with. This is the LoRa, and the power can be set in here. Its maximum is 20 dB milli, but they set default 30. The device cannot go to 30, but in your working in a shorter distance, reduce it. The smallest value is 1 and increase it until you can reach your other device, like 2, 3, 5, 10, I don't know, up to 15 or 20. So from here you can set that. Again, when you make changes, you just apply, save. The configuration is now saved. So that was one configuration. The second configuration is the module here. These are other options. This is MQTT tab, serial, and all other options that are available you can set. When I click on map, it shows all the devices that are available in our region, and you can see them. Other than those lists that you saw, to the message you can see. All these nodes have been counted here under node. When I click, I can see all the nodes here. If you want to change the name of device, click on here, and this is the name, Meshnology N30. This is the short name. Also put a short name here so you can identify it. Whatever you type, if it has two portions, the second portion should be here. So this way you can identify your device easily and can reset or. Now let's flash the firmware. We go to flasher.meshtastic.org. First, we select our device. From the filter, you can click Heltec and see all the products for Heltec. This is the Heltec version 3, ESP32. After that, we select the firmware. We should select anything below this stable. The latest one is 60CE, which is already selected. And then we can also select different languages if you wish. Then we click flash. We want to make sure that our Heltec WiFi LoRa32 is connected, either from this package or this one. Now we click OK. From here we select our device if it's not selected. When you click, it shows all the drivers or devices that are connected. It shows paired, that's connected, full erase and install. Select that and click erase and install. It shows again. If you see this error, it means your USB device has already been connected, and for second connection this will not happen. So the best option would be to close the browser that is using. I'm using Microsoft Edge. I'm going to close it and reopen it again. Going back to Flasher, click Heltec device, firmware is okay, Flasher, flash, and then click. This is already, so select the erase and click here. It says paired, which means we got problem. If I click, no, this time it worked. So closing the browser released the connectivity. So we will wait for this. You see here 4%. It will flash it fully. So now that's completed, and the device will reboot. Do not worry, it will take time when you reboot it. When you see that light flashes, that's called a Meshtastic heartbeat, so it has been programmed properly. Now this light is turned on, and you see the Meshtastic.org on the screen, and it has booted. Now this is not doing anything unless we do the setup. To install the app, go to the Play Store and type Meshtastic. You see this icon. There is install. Touch to install it. Installed. Open. This is just a welcome screen. At the bottom we have next, or you can go with your hand. There are some details, and when you're done, click done. No connectivity, no login or creating an account, nothing is required. I'm just zooming in so you can see the text better. Now no device is connected, 1000 mAh battery, so we can power it up without any thing. Again, it will take a while. I will just leave it and it will boot. Now let's pair it. Click on scan. It will search for the devices. Already it says pairing and the number appeared. So the number appeared and we missed the screen. Here, pairing request. Let's touch it. Pair and connect, and we will enter the number here, 772601. Okay. We see now the device here. It's green and it went to that screen. Now, do not worry about the screen. Let me show you here. This screen needs a little understanding. At the bottom, you will see all the devices and the channels, all the devices. So when I touch it, I can come back to this screen. This is for the notification. This is for the map. When I touch it, it allows the map to find the location. here, and this one is the user. This is the user. When you touch it, every device is a user. So this is now a user. So we see the user with that name. And then we have message or chat in here, which we are going to talk about it next. Now, while this user is selected, you see it here. You can go to the menu. You see the name C18C8. That's the name that this will, in the screen, will change you C18C8 Meshtastic. Already the name is there. Now we can go to config at the 3 radio configuration, and user is this device. Let's change it, and let's call it Meshnology MS01, and we put the same thing in here. That will be four character. MS01, and go to the bottom and touch save. Now this is rebooting. This is happening over Bluetooth. Now we can come back here. When this reboots fully, I can go to the users. Under the user, now it has not been connected because still booting. Pressing scan, waiting for this to be discovered. So we found D1E. When I touch it, we will see the number. Let's enter it. 5050928, and okay. Once it's paired, you will see the list. The item appears here. Now this has appeared, and configuration is being loaded. It goes to the user screen. We see the device, and it says set your region. If you do not set it, it will not work. Very important. We can touch it and do it from here or from configuration. I'm going to do it here, and then I'm going to show you there. It loads, and here it says region, and select the region that you are living in, because each region has a different frequency, and you have to abide by the rule and regulation there. So I'm selecting United States, and then scroll up, click touch send, and the region is set. Now it's rebooting. Once it's rebooted, you will see the configuration. Right now it's not connected. It shows not connected. Once the connection happens, you see the number here appears, all the configuration elements one by one. You see? Now this is connected. The name, the short name is F488. Now I can show you again the region here. Touch radio configuration and go to LoRa. So this is the same screen here, region, United States, or whatever country you are living in. You can select it, and at the end, touch the send, and it will be done. Two phones. Each phone has one device paired to. So this is MS01, the other one is RPT1. We can now communicate. I can, from here it is selected, click the message, and this is called channel. We select a channel, and from here I can send a message, and the message will appear on the screen of both devices. Let's say I can say, hi, how are you, for example, and let's send this. On the screen I can see, so I can touch and see, hi, how are you. So we send it, but we send it using this device. Now the device that is paired with this, the RPT, it can show the message. This time I'm sending message from a little closer, like 500 meter closer location. And here the distance is 1.4 kilometer with Meshnology Case and a LoRa device, testing it from that location. And now here I'm sending this message again. Hi, do you copy? Okay, I'm holding the camera with one hand. Okay, I just sent it for the second time, waiting for my friend to reply. Please reply. Okay, we got a message. It says yes, I do, and we received the message. Now you saw the test in the lab. We were able to turn on and off a relay. You will be wondering how this will work with a long range. I have used the same Heltec WiFi LoRa32 module with Meshnology N32 and the 3000 mAh battery, exact setup, while transmitting the voltage. The process, specification and setup is exactly the same. So in order to avoid repeating, I'm going to show you the original video for sending the voltage so you know how it works. Now to get started with the range test, I'm setting this power to 20. When I work here in the lab, it will be 2 because we don't need, that's the lowest. And I can go 21, but I'm going with 20 to test it. For the transmitter code, you must select your security key, which must matches with your receiver. You use the same code, you can change it, and this is the frequency that we set. So these two must match, and then set the power that you want. And to remember it, 0 dB milli is 1 milliwatt, 10 is 10 milliwatt, 20 dB milli is 100 milliwatts. This 2, you can remember it as 2 zeros. This 1 as 1 0. And then we have 3, which has 3 0 or 10, 1000 milliwatt. In this case, we don't have this power, but 4 means 4 zeros, so it becomes like 10 watt or 10,000 milliwatts. Here, the test is performed in this area on the lake because there is no obstacle on the path and it's direct line of sight. We place our transmitter here, and it's almost about 10 meters above the water level. And as you can see, there is no obstacle on the path because we avoided all this, and it's about 13.04 mile or 20.98 kilometers, which is almost 21 kilometers. Let me show you my setup for range test. I've placed here a camera. Transmitter is installed on a tripod, and it's connected via these wires down to the battery where we can reach up to 30 volts of the voltage. I've set this up by the lake, and we are transmitting it about 5 to 10 miles or even more. I'm going to see how far this can transmit. We're going to transmit the signal on the other side, and we're going to see the voltage that's being transmitted, receiving it on this receiver, and I'm going to show you on the Google map to see how far we are. I've left the transmitter there and then walking towards my car to drive to the further destination so we can receive the signal. I'm 13 miles, which is about 20 kilometers away from the transmitter. Here my map is showing it. I hope you can see it because it's a bright sun, and the voltage is now on the screen. So I've called already my friend on the other side. So I'm gonna ask my friend to change the voltage. Please change the voltage.
Okay.
Okay, so as you can see now, we see about 9.71 volt and 13 miles. Amazing. This is unbelievable. So we are 20 kilometers away from that direction where the antenna is pointing, and we are receiving signal. This can be used very easily as a burglar alarm. So from long range, maybe 1 mile, 2 mile, 5 mile, even 13 mile, so the door or something opens, it can send you the signal and the buzzer will turn on like that. So instead of this push switch, you can connect it to a sensor. For door monitor, I have separate video. The link for that video is in the resource page.